My name's JediAmanda, and I'm with Beyond the Game. And today, I'm here with Aplatypuss.
Hi! My real name is Max Gamble, but Aplatypuss is my Twitch name.
Sorry, I didn't know how personal you wanted to get with it.
No, it's fine.
He's just going to tell you guys all about him.
It's gotta tell you the real name, too. I feel like I want some transparency. I want you guys to know me, But what's happening?
Everything's good. I just thought I would interview you, because you're a pretty well-known streamer.
Like, average. Like, there's some big guys, but, I think there's some tiers, I guess, like first, second, and third tier. I'd fall in that second tier pretty softly, I guess, would be the best way to go about it.
Well, it's a pretty fun tier.
Yeah,
If anyone's
awesome.
watching, they probably know you about the memes.
Okay,
Yeah, you want to explain that aspect of your stream at all?
Man, so I don't know. I'm a fan of. I know what you think when you hear memes. Maybe some of you out there are like immediately like, yes, I love me some memes. Maybe some of you detest memes. However, they're just a good way to take. I just think life, you can't take it too seriously, and memes are a good way to be like laugh at yourself and laugh at the internet in its entirety, because the internet's pretty goofy, and memes do a good job doing that. So I'm about them. I love them.
Now, when you're streaming, you have fun alerts come up.
Uh-huh.
How much energy do you expend while you're streaming? He dances, guys. He, screams, he yells. Oh, my goodness.
So, the idea behind it is if somebody's going to give me money, online, or tip me. I used to be a server bartender. I just love entertaining and serving people and stuff like that. So, I just got, a lot of things going on. I think 20 different animations for different amounts of money, subscription based on months, years, and all that jazz. But yeah, every time, man, I'm so excited just because the idea that somebody enjoys my entertainment enough to give me money. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna drop everything I'm doing right now and just start going crazy. So I love it, man. Okay. It's great.
Now, you've put in a lot of dedication and a lot of time into perfecting your stream.
Okay.
Just trying to make it something that people want to watch, something you feel good about. Can you walk me through maybe the first half hour of you setting up for a stream? So I'm hearing preparation's a big deal.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of get into it. Obviously, it's but for me, I love it so much that I don't have to suck myself out or anything like that. If anything, I'm so much more comfortable nowadays. I've been doing it it's going to be 3 years this month. So, yeah, before the stream, for me, I have a beer of the day every day, so I make sure to get that set up, and camera settings. You just check everything else, make sure everything goes smoothly, and turn that start stream button on. Just get at it. Go ahead.
All right. Now, since you're saying you're a tier 2 partner streamer, what was it like going from a fan of maybe a well-known streamer to peer level? Because you get to hang with some pretty cool people now. I mean, it's very lucky. It's very fortunate. It seems very unreal still to this day. But you can't fanboy, if anything. That's why with celebrities, in the industry, I'm talking about Hollywood and stuff like that, you can't admire them, but you can appreciate what they do and their art and stuff like that. So when I hang out with these people, dude, I appreciate them on a different level because they have the same job as me. I'm like, oh damn, dude, you do you have a different style, different approach. I love what you do, and I just appreciate all these people that share the same job with me, and it's awesome to be able to hang out with all these guys because they've streamed longer than me, but I know that path and what they've been through and stuff like that. So it's nice to be able to talk to people that are veterans. So it's a very surreal feeling, and I'm very, very lucky. Okay. Now, if I can ask, I know streaming is kind of your quote-unquote 9-to-5 job.
Okay.
What is a passion outside of streaming you have?
Playing video games. I love video games. A lot of time I don't get my job done for the stream because I'm playing video games, man. So it's kind of rough to have your job on the internet, on the computer and stuff like that, because you're your own boss as well, so you have to be pretty strict on yourself. And if you're not somebody who can be your own boss and be strict with yourself every day, and not that person who puts something off, you're gonna have a really hard time with streaming, because
you can't put things off. You can't be like, all right, tomorrow I'll get to that, because that's like over the years that will stack up. I know that for me personally, I've had a lot of troubles in my past, like getting to stuff when I left it behind, but like I was like, I'll get to that later. But
yeah,
got to get to it, man. You got to get to it. Being your own boss is lovely but rough.
Okay. Now, if I can ask, your voice is it goes very well with recordings.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem. Have you ever thought about becoming a voice actor?
You know what, I do. I would love to. I even try to, like, during the stream, as far as variety and stuff like that, I do like variety games. But if there's games that I'm playing that don't have voice acting in them, like they're just text, I like to add a little of my own spin on it. So, I mean, that would be something I would love to do down the road. I'd be about it. So I'm kind of practicing. I definitely wouldn't be able to jump into it anytime soon, I think, because it takes some coaching, takes some practice. Mm-hmm. But I would love to do it. That'd be awesome.
One of these days, you just gotta, like, check out one of the panels of voice actors.
That's true.
Walk right up there and be like, sup.
What's up? Hey, do you hear me right now?
Yeah. Time to do a radio show.
Yeah, maybe. That sounds good.
Okay. If I can ask you, I heard, or you just told me, excuse me, not that I heard, you're saying did you say bartend, wait tables?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Okay. So what was it like transitioning from that to being a streamer? Scary? Like...
Well, the best way to go about it is I've always been just a nerd. Yeah. Like, I've always, like, it's so surreal coming back to this convention center, because, like, 4 years in a row, I'd go to Comic-Con, I'd be, like, so about it, played video games my whole life, like, to the point where it's a problem. I like my name, Aplatypuss, derived from my very first Xbox Live name. I thought it was funny in Halo 2 that if I killed somebody and they were killed by a platypus, that, you know, that was clever in some way, shape, or form. I'm totally not from Australia in any way, shape, or form. So I ran with that name. But when I started streaming, no, I didn't feel weird or anything about it, because I just kind of felt like this was something, you know, I played video games and I like entertaining people, so this was kind of my jam, and I loved it. Yeah. It wasn't until I realized, when I got a wider audience and stuff like that, the gravity of what I was getting myself into. It was definitely, that's when it became a little bit more, whoa, I've never experienced anything like this, because now I'm dealing with more people, and I gotta, you know, make sure everyone, not just 10, 20 people or something like that. I got to make sure, you know, everybody in the audience that has, like, some type of entertainment, like, they're having a good time or something like that. So, not at the beginning, but more later on was it a more surreal experience for me. Okay. So, yeah.
All right. Now, I'm going to end on this last question. Okay. It has something to do with my name.
Okay.
Do you like Star Wars or Star Trek better?
Star Wars.
Star Wars?
Yeah.
Okay.
My fiance's mom used to go to, like, Star Trek conventions and stuff like that. So, I'm like, I always have fights with her about Star Wars and stuff like that. So, she's a sweet thing. But, yeah, Star Wars for me. I mean, with the Jedi, I'm assuming the same.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. But thank you so much for having me. I really do appreciate it.
No problem. All right, guys. You know, find yourself, I'm trying to think the time in my head. I know my time, you pop up around like 10 p.m., 11 p.m.
Are you Eastern? On the East Coast?
I'm on the East Coast. So what time on your coast?
Usually around 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So I know it's super late, but hey, would love to have you.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching Beyond the Game with JediAmanda and Aplatypuss. Bye.